All right, guys, what's up?
Hey guys.
Welcome back to Ron and Ruby Reacts. And what you finna tune in today is 90 Day Fiance, episode 11. We got Stevi. They are, discussing this wedding, moving it up, same old. We finna head over to her dad's house. How many of y'all noticed when she rolled over there, the dad was like, y'all just popped up over here, huh? No phone call or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She like, well, we calling and you ain't no answering going on between us. So the dad say, what we doing? Because I thought we talked about this. This popping up on me with this camera crew.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm thinking about it, yeah. You know what the daddy say?
Mm-hmm.
What we doing today?
You calculating.
You just roll up over here. You see I'm busy. What he was working under the car or something, digging for some things?
In the garage, I guess working on vehicles. I don't know.
She popped up on Dad. Look here, Dad. You was hiding it from me, huh? Aha! Kabow! Yeah, I got it. He said, asked you real fast, huh? Bet you wasn't expecting that. So the dad threw a jab. She mentions, yeah, now you gonna walk me down the aisle tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He like, I guess. Shit. Now you know I ain't you they got a couple red flags lying around on the field. Mm-hmm. And you ain't trying to fact check that. Dad, I'm just trying to get you to give me away to somebody who's gonna take care of me when you're not here. What we doing while we tuggling back and forth with this walk? Now you gonna walk me or not? So he lets her know, I'm gonna walk you. Stevi and Mahdi, I don't know what's going on. I think he's shy. That's why he didn't shake the dad's hand initially, or he know the dad got a problem with him. Something.
I don't know. Initially, whenever they showed up, he did shake his hand. But I guess it was whenever they were leaving.
I don't know.
She was like, oh, I'm a hugger. I'm going to hug my dad. And he's just standing there like, She's like, we're going to shake his hand or not? Oh, man.
So they go on the rest of their day looking at venues to see, what they can find. Apparently nothing's available. There isn't any one venue left but the one with the girl she painted naked in person.
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody else available but just this girl. Now it ain't her particular venue, but she's going to be helping down there with the wedding and all things like that. And she, I guess, knows the people at the venue.
Mm-hmm.
She moseys over, interjects herself into Stevi and Mahdi's conversation and says, what are you going to have for the wedding in here for decor?
As far as, decorations that represent you.
Maybe a new picture of me that you painted. Well, I know that's not for the wedding. I just want to sling it out there so Mahdi could get mad and ask you why you ain't telling.
Mm-hmm. She knew it went right.
You giving me them bisexual vibes again, man. You got my spiders tingling. You know what? You know this ain't approved of in my culture. And even in my brain, I'm not rolling with it. And you keep giving me them signals. Now, what's up? Because you ain't saying yeah and you ain't saying no. Now, what team you playing on, girl? Mm-hmm. Look, I don't want to talk about this. Mahdi said, you know what I don't like? When something don't bother her, we need to deal with it. But when it bother me, it's all good. It's okay. We don't got to talk about it right now. We can just walk off. No. I'm going to need a yeah and a no. One of them. She said, no. Does that make you feel better? Mahdi goes, boy, if I wasn't trying to get in America, I'm going to let it ride, though, because I see that's why you going to get it. That's why you going to get it. No, it's cool. I'm going to take that. The way you gave that to me, that ain't right. But this is how she acting.
Yeah.
Already, he not even a permanent resident yet. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I don't need to say anymore. If you ain't satisfied with the answer I gave you,
that's your problem.
That's your problem. Oh, it is. I thought you was trying to be with me. And if I got a problem, the one you trying to get with, you got a problem. But Stevie don't think this.
She said, hey, I said what I said. It's your problem that you don't think it's enough. It's your problem that you don't believe it.
She apologized. She ain't tell him about the girl painting. She never painted men nude, and she won't ever do it. But, you know, she can't go in the past and change painting the girl. I don't know what this is. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I do believe her.
You believe her?
Yeah.
That she's
I believe her. That
she's bi.
I believe her that she is, you know, but I believe also that she didn't hide nothing from him. She thinks it's okay. He don't.
If you take me over to somebody's venue to rent, you don't think before I went in there you should know, hey, the girl that's going to be hosting and discussing what we doing, I painted her nude. You would need to tell me that. And the whole time she just decorating our stuff. I don't know nothing. I mean, it's nothing to tell, but it is something to tell.
Yeah, but she don't think she was like hiding anything from him. You know, because she didn't specifically say, hey, I painted her nude in person.
If I take you over to check out a historic building, and I'm like, we're gonna go see this historic building, and you know, James, he's gonna host us. And by the way, I used to play football with James in high school. I mean, a little bit of history. You don't gotta go into nothing. Sarah, we're gonna be going over. She has an event that she wants us to be volunteers to cater in. Sarah, she's gonna show us around. She owns the venue there. By the way, I went to prom with Sarah in high school. Nothing ever came of it, but
yeah, well, he already knew that was her friend.
I know you paint, but I happen to paint this person. I don't know. It wasn't a big deal. That's why it's just something she should have slung out.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing. Moving on to Matt, Amani, and Annie. Guys. Annie somewhere dancing, paying the bills. We really don't see her this episode. We do see Matt wake up, showing that he's contemplating how played he feels by the women, how left out he feels, which we really ain't buying this. He's talking to his friend on the phone who's also is involved in polyamory. Maybe that's somebody he looked up to. And the guy says, you need to shut this down now. And let them know they need to bring you in. Get you in on a piece of the action. So Amani goes to the beach because she sees him talking. So she just figures he's talking shit. And she allows him to chase her instead of her going to make him feel better. So they're out on the beach discussing, you know, you need to make me closer with Annie. Make our bond stronger. Talk to her for me. Because she's getting upset that Matt don't want to do it no more. He want out. Kind of, sort of. And her reaction to this lets me know she wants this more than him.
Yes, because even whenever he mentioned this is, you know, something big and his family is, you know, the most important to him in the world. And he don't want to do anything to jeopardize it, to break it up or anything like that. She didn't have nothing to say. To me, I feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, boy, this bitch would be wilding right about now. Because she needs the attention. She needs, like, the slightest she feel left out, it's a problem.
So if Annie would have said, I love Matt more than you, Amani wouldn't have handled it. She'd have wanted to dismantle the whole entire relationship.
That's right.
I agree with that. So later on, he goes on, he meets up with Annie. She apologizes for being at work. But they meet over for some tacos, which look real good, by the way. Even though I only do hard shell, them tacos was looking good.
Mm-hmm.
She's yes, baby. Okay, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, baby. It's just you, baby. I'll try, baby. I'm like, bro, she just getting what she could get, bro. She ain't finna marry you. She yesing you, sonning you, all of it. Mm. This fake ass. These girls are about to scam off into the sunset on this dude. I could see it. I think Matt should get out. You hit it a couple of times and get out. And I went. Amani say as they were kissing and embracing each other before they parted ways. Remember the rules, right? So if he wanna get some, she needs to make a call right now.
Yeah, she say you remember the rules, right? To me.
That meant no
if
stop.
The other female is the one that came up with the rule, and the other two parties is the ones that didn't have an issue with it. By her saying it like that, bitch, you were being messy. Because it wasn't them with the rules.
Was she saying you ain't getting none?
About, yeah, you remember the rules.
Was that way of saying no?
No. No.
She wasn't saying no.
Nuh-uh. No, she was being funny. She was really being funny. Because that's his wife that came up with the rule.
This relationship is totally stupid. If they want rendezvous and hookups, they should just do this shit once every 6 months to Mexico, which looks like what they're doing because they barely hanging out with each other and getting to know each other. The other two parties feel guilty for even attempting to exchange names if Amani's not there. So they always gonna have a relationship of guilt where it's okay with Amani because they're not tripping. Mm-hmm. Ani's not tripping when he's with his wife, and he's not tripping when the two girls are together. The only issue is Amani. Yep. Moving on, because there was nothing else. They just hanging out on the beach wasting time. Sarper and Shekinah. Her and the Charm sisters. I don't know if they're going to use their magical spells on him or not, but basically the sister that went to Turkey is shunning him. While at the same time finding out that was Shekinah's second time meeting him. Right. Why is you introducing me to him already then? Mm-hmm. You ain't even vetted him yet. Nope. And I got you flying on the plane to Turkey. This was all about being seen on TV. Mm-hmm. Shekinah in this episode is giving me, she's trying to fit in with her sisters. The Amish community who she left because they think she's better than them. If they approve her sister who thinks she's better, so say it's supposed to be Shekinah. What does that do for Shekinah? Because it's not like she want to go back and be a member of Charm. Right. I don't get it. Who are they? And they can't make me believe that the man that was there, the sister that's married to him, she can't make me believe she tell that man what to do. Mm-mm. That he is not alpha male and dictate and is run the house. She is not running the relationship. And why they act like it's such a bad thing? If somebody abusing it, yeah, but I mean, the guy being the head don't mean sit, bark, stand, serve. Just, like nobody said. It don't mean that they're going to be disrespectful and rude to you. You know, that's not the way that goes. It's order though. But I see order over there. She can't tell me she bossed that man around. Mm-hmm. He not giving all the way passive, feminine, beta. He's not giving it. Now, I don't know why they waste all the food on the table. They didn't eat it. They just left it there. Full glasses. Y'all notice that? Cokes, drinks, everything. Barely touched anything. I don't know if it was because of the cameras. They wasn't hungry. They didn't like it. I don't know what was going on, but they just did a couple of nibble, and that was it. That was weird. I don't know how much they cut out of that video, because since there was no eating, there was no laughing and playing, exchanging of stories. It just was, you better learn how to treat it. We better make sure we see right, and we really don't care what you're saying. We think you lying. We'll see when we see. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even that deep. It was my second day meeting the girl. We were learning each other's personalities. Dang, Shekinah, you look bad for that. Your second day meeting her. She should have known that. She should have told her sister,
the deal.
This all fake now. That changes a lot.
Yeah. Like she thought it would have been like they would have been 6 months in. Well, that's what you expect if you're gonna have me try to, meet somebody that you becoming serious with. Oh, y'all must have known each other for at least 6 months.
Whack. Moving on to Gregory and Joan. So Gregory's mother comes in the room. She notices Joan in her robe and she says, you showered. But it was nice. It was like she messing with her. Don't she mind y'all, the mom of Bob's Burgers? She remind me of that lady so much.
Oh, yes.
So I'm starting to take to the mom because she's actually is being nice.
Yeah.
She just don't get the shower.
Yes.
She's old in her ways, set.
Seems conservative.
And another thing is
like
she's she's white. She's European. So she's not showering as much. Guys, it's a whole talk about that. If you want education, go on TikTok. So his mom brings up, I don't want to throw the wedding in the yard. Y'all not finna have me doing all this shit, picking everything up. I don't got a landscaper. We're going to have to order tents. I'm not doing it because there's a whole nother job after the wedding. And it's the picking up part. And I know the bride already out. She ain't doing shit that day. So no, y'all not sticking that on me because Greg is not organized. I know my son. I'm not even about to talk to nobody about it. Nope, you know what? We're going to the venue. That's where we going. That's where we going. Me and your daddy too old for this. We go down to the venue. Look, Ma, I'm on a budget. Look, don't worry about it. Me and your dad go take care of it. You just throw in $1,000. It needs to be nice. It's your only wedding. It needs to be luxury. And when she says this, she don't give a mean look, but I kind of see her glance for a reaction from Joan. Because this is a lot of money. You know we don't have it. I'm going to spend this on my son because it's supposed to be his only wedding. If you know you're not serious, girl, don't do this to me.
Yeah.
That's what I got. I could pick up the vibe. Joan was too taken aback. She was crying. She seemed hurt. She feels like a burden taking this money. I agree with her because it's his parents' savings. And he ought to have $9,000 if you almost 40 and you've been living with your parents and you've never moved out. I would literally have to ask, what were you doing with the money?
Yeah.
Were you unemployed the entire time living there? That's just, wow. However, Joan, I got to get you. Maybe because Miss Lucille understood you, she walked over and embraced and knew you were thankful. However, you did not remove that nasty stank look off your face. You didn't look grateful. You should have walked over to Miss Lucille and embraced her with the biggest hug. She shouldn't have came over to you. I don't like that part. I don't like how Joan acted from the moment that lady was making suggestions in the room. Maybe she need to work on her delivery with her appreciation. Because I did see her so touched and appreciated. Her eyes were super red and watery.
Yeah, I think she was going through a lot of emotions.
Yes.
At that time. Because she is really so worried about them saving, them hurrying up and getting out of this woman's house. She want her own shit. So it's like, we're going to have a budget. It's going to be in the backyard. Okay, it's not the wedding that I would want, but this is the situation we in. And they just took a big burden. She just took a big burden off of them. And it's hard for her, I guess, to go through all the emotions all at once, but I do feel like in there she could have, gave her a hug and let her know that she do appreciate it. Although she feels like, oh man, I don't want to feel like a burden.
Like her son, you her son, you don't take that from, you can't provide for your wife. I think she getting turned off. And I know it's cultural. You can't provide for your wife. Now the mom is trying to negotiate these goats. She don't want anybody to get her started on the goats, the cows. Now the mom wanna
the dowry.
Now the mom, about these cows. The mom not feeling it.
No.
Why they need so many, she said. You need to show you can pay for your wife, that you can take care of me. If you can't pay the dowry from the gate, you can't provide for your wife. Miss Lucille said, well, he's taking care of you now. He goes to get groceries, your makeup, anything you need.
Every day.
Every day.
Does that count?
Does that count? Is that going to knock something off? No.
Keep bargaining.
Dang. Come on, girl. A goat, a cow, or two, whoever. Take it off. Please. It's customs. Yeah. I tried, she said. But lay off of them. You know, you're being too hard. That didn't work, Mom. But you tried. I do appreciate it, Mom. I thought that was cool. Greg said, look, man, my mama keep on, man. I keep trying to tell her, man. Stop with the dang cows and the goat. It ain't got to get them. We got to get the cows, Mama.
Culture is culture. And it ain't going to change because big boy, you say...
deciding he want to come in 2024, 2025 and get him a girl.
Right.
It ain't going to change after him either.
Yeah, come on now.
I like this episode. Lucille, you was the star of the show. Y'all give her one for Miss Lucille.
All right, Miss Lucille.
All them shower comments, girl. Hey, you paid, you did way more. I'm gonna that's why Joan just I'm gonna let her make the shower comment. It's cool. It's cool. The glorious, luxurious shower, she says. I don't know. All right, guys. We're gonna go on to the next couple. And that is, who is the next couple? Shawn and Alliya. All right, y'all. The big dog's starting to grow on me. The big baby puppy. He cute. He cute.
The big baby puppy.
It ain't gonna be cute though in 6 months. It's not.
He's just gonna be a little bit bigger, but I know his hair is so soft.
And all over that dang house too.
Ooh,
you didn't see when Alliya went to the mom's house and the mom had gave her something. She was like trying to get it off the plate. They didn't even show them eating it.
No.
So it starts off with Alliya taking forever to get all of her items that she needs to go and meet Shawn's family. She's finally excited, and that's her reason for taking so long. When she makes it over to his mother, because they live in Northern California, his mother's welcoming him in. She's ready to embrace Alliya. Alliya wants to know who's not going to like her, though. And the mom kind of handled that like, what's not to like? Okay, girl, okay. You playing in my face. Alliya said, girl, let me go out to the car. I had something for you. Let me go see. I'm not even going to deal with that. You saw that?
Yeah.
I don't like what Alliya wore to the venue. Like, she need help. It wasn't giving. I just felt she was too muscular bound in that sun, whatever that was.
Yes.
It was it. That's what that reminds, that dress fit good, but it wouldn't even be that wide. What's her name? Bethany Frankel.
Oh, okay.
Skinny girl. Yeah. Back in the day when she first started Housewives. Not this.
Skinny girl, margaritas.
This was giving linebacker. No, it was giving don't do sleeveless, baby. Stop with the sleeveless. That was a sleeveless dress, right? Nah.
Yes.
This dude too muscular.
Yes, certain body builds, need to.
He ain't gonna be able to pull it off.
Couture to your body frame, your shape. Maybe tone you down a little bit.
He not gonna pull off being feminine.
She could have had, a little shawl, a little light shawl thing, going over it to kind of soften the masculine of the.
Everything I see her wear, it don't give woman. It give draggy. It give transy. It don't give feminine tone down. It give like hermaphrodite. It's like she is not gonna pull off being feminine. It's way too much she got to do, and I don't care what it is, because when you stick those breast implants that she talking about, she want on that big Zeus chest. No, because what you gonna do with the muscles? Let me tell you something. When they first showed Alliya in the beginning of them two meeting on Love in Paradise, that was Alliya's authentic self to me.
Yes.
You didn't need to alter nothing. The hair was given.
Mm-hmm.
She was given very feminine.
Yes.
It was feminine in the right way. It was making sense. You saw it was given. It was like, I don't want to say lady boy, but it was him. You know, the ones that rock the short looks.
Oh,
they
yes.
got the booty. The legs look good, but you still see muscular thighs and shit.
Yes.
It only look good like that. Once you try to go put them on a feminine dress and get them a purse, it's only some people with very super skinny, feminine soft could pull that shit off. It's just way too much a man gotta do to tone down. A girl could take after her dad and be masculine.
Yeah.
Some dudes just nail, and Alliya is one of them, guys. I'm sorry, Alliya's not gonna ever give. Oh, that was a lady. Now, is she beautiful? Do she beat the makeup?
Yes.
Yes, but I liked her with her dude. These wigs ain't it. It's like she need help. It's like Sophie was in the beginning with them wigs. And then Sophie started getting wig guidance as she moved on down the 90-day road. And now you see the girl show up to tell off set, right? Alliya ain't giving it. Now when they get over after visiting his mom and discussing what it's going to be like seeing the real family, his children, they go out to the vineyards. And ain't nobody down there straight to be judging. Nope. And I don't care if there's a wife that they grabbed off the road and stuck her there. Them dudes are feminine than you, girl. And I don't know too many. You feminine. You girly. Them was some straight ladies at the table. They could not have been prepared to judge.
Right.
They didn't have a dress on.
Right.
Okay? They even had lady voices.
So I was wondering, like, what was he so afraid of whenever they rode up on everybody and everybody was, nice and welcoming and, I'm
going to tell you right now.
A little bit.
Allegedly, the son was given he's high on substances vibes, hiding behind his shades. And I'm going to say, what that substance was. The state of his teeth let me know he didn't have a relationship with his dad, who was close with all these celebrities because his dental bill would have been taken care of. So I don't know what happened there. He's definitely neglected and they have right to be upset. Third, maybe they don't prefer trans, but everything else is okay. But it was rainbows and candy all over that vineyard.
Oh, yes, sure was. So, yes.
I didn't get it. You know what it was? The age. The guy mentioned that the children were upset of the age difference. It's giving you using my dad. What are you here for? You can't tell me you're going to push him around. You too young, like the guy said. Alliya's just finding herself. Haven't been openly gay ever. Right. Just getting out. How is that for you? You're going to accept it. Shawn's ready to throw himself in. The children being nice and cordial. I liked it.
Even his daughter even said pronouns. What would you like to be called? As soon as she introduced herself, next thing is, what would you like to be called? So to me, she came off like her dad. If that's who her dad loved, okay.
So why he's not cool with him?
She's just gonna be respectful. She was just gonna be respectful, and that was appreciative. I like that. It's like she didn't have no issue, or she didn't show that she had one. If she had one,
correct,
she left it where it needed to be. But I don't know why. I think because his family is so opinionated.
But what is it they're opinionated about?
Her age.
It got to be just the age. Like he
might
looked like
just be the age, and he was saying like he always brought around another man that he was dating.
But he's not around them because they don't know the gay life.
Yeah, they know about him. They just didn't know.
He said he made it very clear he always kept it from them.
Well, he always what I heard him say, he brought around, it was always like men. If he was dating a man, he brought the man around. But bringing Alliya, they not going to know how to take this because she's a girl.
Not to me. Now I do have a question though. It didn't give he slept with that guy.
Yes, but I didn't get who he was. I don't know if they introduced him.
They are great friends, but
I get they went there.
and the other guy that was sipping his wine, they didn't all play down at the vineyard.
Oh, of course.
That's what I got. Like, and after all, you're gonna make a decision to go younger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, that's what they were talking about. His boo right there was more bothered the most. It was her we ain't want to deal with because she ain't going nowhere. As long as them wine is out there, that wine and them grapes.
Oh, yes.
This one ain't going. She ain't going nowhere. Yeah, she ain't never leaving. So, I don't know. Maybe he duck it. I totally agree with that. Anyways, nothing really happened this episode at all. Like, at all. It shouldn't have even been 10 minutes.
All right. Everybody just preparing, to get together to get the wedding together. Last episode, everybody got engaged. This episode, they meeting the family and preparing for the wedding.
So maybe they're going to be messy boots next episode because they're forced to be around each other. Let us know what y'all think about this episode in the comments. Let us know any suggestions or things you would like to see happen more on the channel. Mm-hmm. Please let us know in the comments.
And thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you guys. We love y'all and thank y'all for y'all support.
Again, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Peace.